This is for the girls that want to learn how to do their makeup in 2025. So this is my very detailed step-by-step base routine. I'm going in with this NARS Pot Concealer. I'm using the shade Chestnut. I just need to cover up some of these acne spots that I have. Did learn in 2024 is to stop blending out this concealer and let it sit and blend it out with my actual foundation. That is what we're going to do today. Combo right here is Chef's Kiss when it comes to foundation. I'm going to dip into this Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin in the shade 5. It's a blurring balm, literally looking like a filter. If you're somebody that likes to wear makeup every day but like something a little lighter, you can definitely just use this by itself. But as for me, I really like a lot of coverage when I'm doing a beat down. So I use this just first like as my base. The difference of this side and this side, it took a lot of the shine, those oils away, blurring the skin, but it's not drying out the skin. If you follow me, you know the Haus Labs foundation is my absolute favorite foundation. It just goes on beautifully skin-like. I'm using the shade 360 Medium Warm. Take 2 pumps of this foundation because I actually like to paint it onto my face. Love how it applies to the skin. I love that it's full coverage, but doesn't feel like it. Skin like it looks like I'm not wearing any makeup. It's so wearable and breathable. Lady Gaga really did her thing with Haus Labs because all the products that I have from there are literally so tea. I'm going to use this Real Techniques 202 brush to blend everything out. This is my favorite foundation brush ever. It just helps blend out the foundation so smooth and seamlessly. Use this foundation brush for our entire face. But do y'all see this material? Do y'all see this skin? So why is it when your product looks like this is when it works the best? Let me show y'all how I go in and contour my face using this Black Opal foundation stick. And this is in the shade Suede Mocha. I like to go in with this Morphe E4 brush to do that. So I just warm it up on the brush and then I take it on to my face like so. So I start at like the highest point of my ear and bring it down to like the middle of my eye here. And since I have a more rounder face, this really just snatches in my face. Really, I'm placing this right on top of my cheekbones. And I just build it up, take my time. This is in real time. One thing about makeup is you just have to really practice and take your time with it. I'm gonna contour this big old 5 head that we have going on. Bit, nose, this side. That is how I like to go in and cream contour. Where my most asked question is how I do my blush, and I feel like I keep showing y'all and y'all are not listening. This Juvia's Place blush is so old. One thing I love about Juvia's Place blushes is they're so pigmented. You only need a little bit, like this little thing. It's gonna last until it expires. I want a good full coverage beat down. I'm never gonna apply anything directly to my face. I'm always gonna use one of these to warm it up. So I'm gonna apply some of this on here. I think that should be enough actually. Go in and lightly tap my brush on. I'm gonna use a foundation brush for this. On the highest points of my cheekbones is where we want it. We're basically placing it right on top of that contour and merging those two colors together, okay? Do the same thing on this side. It seems like a lot, but it's really not because we're going to lose a lot of this when we put on our contour and our powders, but this is just where we want to place it first. Let's go ahead and conceal. I've been loving these My Mitchell Brightening Concealer, TBR 3.
Not your girl's social battery then ran out, but this is the placement of my highlights, and I love a bright snatched under eye.
I'm going to go in with the One Size setting powder. I'm going to dip this onto my brush and on the back of my hand so we have a smooth and even base. Go in and set everywhere that we put that highlighter first.
Experience as a young man, not here to be your...
Just going to allow this to sit and bake while we do the rest of our face. Some warmth back into that skin contour. I'm going to go in with this powder bronzer and Trailblazer from Morphe to set everywhere that we put that cream contour. so pretty and it's so buildable. And as you're doing this, we're meshing that in with that powder to get really nice coverage. We're gonna go in with this Juvia's Place in volume 4 just because I love this shade of pink. It's just so pretty on my skin tone, and we're gonna set that on the highest points of our cheekbone with liquid blush and just sit it there and build it up the middle of our eye and start dusting away that powder. Dust away that excess powder. Set and finish. We're gonna go in with some setting spray. Use the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray and the One Size On Till Dawn.
Now that the base is complete, we're just gonna add our few little finishing touches. And an hour later, you should be walking out your beauty room looking like a baddie. The base is eating so bad, it's like literal perfection.
And we're done.